Alrighty, and welcome back. So in the in-between times, from last episode to this one, a fair amount of things have happened. So let's start at the top. I edited the ini files a little bit for the restoration project thing that I didn't really realize exactly how much it would change of things. However, I do like a lot of the features it brings with it. I think it's pretty good even for a first time playthrough to use it. It is probably going to help you out in several different ways that isn't there for quality of life things originally. So it gives you a bunch of different options of things you can change to make yourself a little too OP. I didn't really change too much other than the hold shift to see openable containers, lootable corpses, and things like that that are in my line of sight, and other objects on the ground, so that at least that's gonna help me quite a bit. There's a lot of containers that I don't know what you can open. And then while editing the second episode, I realized Mom mentions a J character, and I realized I do know a Joey in the den. So after we take care of some things around here, I believe we're gonna head back.
We do some buys and catch you up on the road.
We'll head back to the den at some point in time, relatively soon, and we'll talk to Joey about the locket. What do you want? I see that you're having some trouble with that well. What's wrong exactly? It says it's missing a rope and a bucket. What's wrong? I dropped the rope. That's what's wrong. He shifts uncomfortably. I was fastening a new rope to the well, and then I looked up and saw this fine young maiden stretching in the sunlight. The spirits of lust distracted me, and the rope slipped from my hands, and... Well, what's it to you anyway, Outworlder? Unless you got a new rope for me, you'd be wasting my time. I don't have one on me, but I'm pretty sure either Vic or Cassidy or possibly Sulik. Oh, you might be waiting for a couple of minutes. Sulik's a little preoccupied at the moment.
What's up? You got that
You got that rope? Did I give you the rope? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Alright, so then we take the rope, right? We're gonna open the bag, use the rope on it, so we attach the rope to the well, and then we get the bucket, and oh, nope. Use the bag and the bucket, and we tie the bucket back onto the rope in the well. So the well is fixed, yes? With the bucket attached and everything? Yeah, it's all done. The corner of his mouth twitches up into a hint of a smile. I suppose you Outworlders aren't all bad after all. Here, take this money. The spirits tell me you'd be needing this more than I. Thanks. I didn't actually pay attention to how much he gave me, but now we've got almost 3,000, so we're doing pretty good. Right, I think I was talking to this guy, and my game bugged out. You're back. Did you discover anything about the lost spirit? Right, we did finish talking about it. I'm still working on it. We'll get back to you. So, for this lost spirit, we have to be here rather late at night, and then we go over to that corpse. Oh, you can't use it on, like, objects. Okay, we have 7 rads. So maybe we see if Crom will let us just sleep in here for the night. He's a big dude. He's kind of scary. I probably shouldn't steal his stuff. This sun-bronzed giant looks as if his corded muscles were carved out of granite. Beneath a mane of black hair, his smoldering blue eyes pierce into you. I'm Crom, the head warrior of this tribe. Who are you and what brings you here? I am Liam. I'm on a holy quest to save my village from certain destruction. Arroyo. Ah, Arroyo. Yes, one of the northern tribes. But what of this certain destruction you speak of? Your village is well fortified by a large canyon, is it not? Surely you can defend against enemy tribes or raiders. Yeah, it's not so much an outside force that threatens us, but the drought is killing us. We need the Gek. Ah, Garden of Eden creation kit. I've read of them in the old texts. He smiles grimly. It's unfortunate that your tribe has fallen on hard times, but it's foolish to place all your hope in finding some magical artifact from before the Great Silence. Are you sure your tribe didn't send you on a fool's errand simply to be rid of you? I suppose it wouldn't surprise me too much. But I don't think so. I mean, I successfully conquered the Temple of Trials. I earned the highly respected title of the Chosen One. That's why I've been given this quest, because I've proved myself to be the most qualified. What'd you read about the Gek? He dismissively shrugs his mighty shoulders. Just another of the old one's lazy scientific baubles, meant to replace the tried and true method of man toiling against the unforgiving earth, forging his own existence through sweat and blood. But if you truly believe such a device is your only hope, then I suggest you seek out the old one's underground vaults. I've traveled far and wide, but I've never found one myself. But then I wasn't exactly looking. Yeah, the Elder is pretty certain that's our only chance. Anyway, thanks for the tip. You're a stubborn one. By the gods, I think I could get to like you. He grins and slaps you on the back with a hand that seems capable of crushing boulders. While you're here, perhaps you could assist us with a thing or two. What do you say? Sure, I suppose I could help out a bit before I go. Sulik's kinda busy anyway. What do you need? He looks you over, seeming to consider something for a moment. I'm to meet with one of them damn civilized traders soon. A pudgy, one-eyed dog of a man, who I trust about as much as a starving rad scorpion. He's not wronged us yet, but I've got a feeling about our next meeting. Why is that? Well, when last we spoke, he boasted he'd be bringing me something truly miraculous, and that I'd be wise to haul all of the golden gecko hides I could carry to the meet. I don't know what his miracle item is, but it's likely some civilized trinket that he'll hope I'll be ignorant enough to pay far more than it's worth. That's why I'd like you to make the trade. Why me? Because you're my kin, a fellow tribal, as they call us. Yet I can tell you've had recent experiences with the civilized world. If he tries to pull something, you'd be more likely to spot it than me. Besides, I've got a good feeling about you, and I've learned to trust my instincts. Alright, let's do this. As you and Crom approach the meeting site, you're greeted by a chubby merchant with an eye patch and a small entourage of bodyguards. Though the merchant is sweating profusely, he appears downright cheerful. After the merchant gives Crom an enthusiastic greeting, he turns to you and looks you over. Though his grin never falters, his probing eye betrays a hint of suspicion. So Crom here says I'm to do business with you today. He shrugs. Folks call me One-Eyed Roy, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. He laughs heartily at his joke. What's your name, friend? I am Liam of Arroyo. A pleasure to meet you, Liam. If you don't mind me saying, you're a bit of an odd sort for a tribal. Oh, you mean because of the stuff that I'm wearing? See, I'm trying to set a new tribal fashion trend. I'm tired of the same old Brahmin hide pants with the strap across the chest. Look at so 2240. Whatever you say, friend. Let's get down to business, shall we? Have you ever heard of a little item called a stim pack? As he dramatically speaks the last word, he produces a stim pack from his coat and holds it up like a wondrous artifact. Yeah. They're actually kind of common. He chuckles nervously. I wouldn't say they're common, but they're certainly coveted by us civilized folks. Fair enough, yeah, maybe not common. He looks at Crom, and for good reason. You see, these little guys contain magical healing powers that will astound and amaze you. Of course, words mean nothing without proof, so allow me to show you the wonders of the Stimpak in action. Well, this should be pretty interesting. We'll see you then. He grins at you and Crom, then turns to one of his bodyguards. Warren, come give me your hand. The bodyguard frowns, but does as he's told. Roy quickly takes out a knife and slashes it across the top of Warren's arm. Warren winces with pain, but doesn't cry out. Roy grins at you. As you can see, Warren's got quite a nasty gash here. I assure you, friends, the cut and Warren's pain are quite genuine. You can see this is no trick blade. He hands the knife to Crom, who hardly glances at it before nodding and handing it back. But now look! He injects the Stimpak into Warren's arm. Almost instantly, the bleeding stops. Roy uses a dirty rag to mop away most of the blood, revealing a gash that's nearly healed. Now just imagine the advantage having Stimpaks would give you over your rival tribes. And unlike that healing powder you fellas like to brew up, the Stimpak does not cause drowsiness. In fact, this little wonder is completely without side effects. But I know what you're thinking. They must cost a fortune, right? Wrong. Because I like you. I'm practically giving them away for nothing. Practically giving them away. How much are you asking? I'll give you this entire crate full of them. That's 50 Stimpaks. And all I ask in return is a measly 20 golden gecko pelts. You just can't beat a deal like that. You're certainly right about that. That is a good deal, alright. Way too good. So what's the catch? No catch, my friend. I simply already have all the Stimpaks I need, so I'm offloading my excess supply. Golden pelts, on the other hand, I could never have enough of those. Sure, 50 Stimpaks are worth far more than a mere 20 golden gecko pelts, but I'm being realistic. I can't expect your tribe, skilled hunters, though I'm sure you are, to have 100 golden gecko hides laying around, so I'm making a more reasonable offer. And that's why it's such a good deal. Yeah, before we agree to anything, I'd like to look at these. His eyes narrow slightly, and then he grins. Of course, they're in this crate next to me. 50 Stimpaks for 20 gecko hides. That is a good deal. After giving the crate a brief look over, you determine that there's about 50 Stimpaks in it, just like the merchant said. And if we examine them closer, we detect there's nothing unusual about the Stimpaks. It's like a perception check, isn't it? 6 perception's not enough, isn't it? Bananas. I know personally that he's full of crap. I know these aren't Stimpaks. However, so the unfortunate part is that I know they're not Stimpaks. My character doesn't know, so I'm not really being given a solid option, and he can't figure it out. I can't. But I don't want to take the deal and have them give away everything for trash. My speech skill's pretty high. Why don't you just let me think about this a moment? Won't take too long. Alright, let's make a scum save. I got a new deal for you. You give us the Stimpaks, and you get to keep your life. Who the fuck do you think you are? Kill these goddamn tribals. Well, what do you think they got on them? You shot me with a pistol. One-Eyed Roy's already dead. One of the caravan guards is dead. These ones are blowing through Stimpaks, and it isn't gonna be enough. Another one's down. This one should bite the dust right here. Beautiful. I didn't care for the ugly bastard, but by the gods, I didn't plan on butchering him. Sure, now his goods are free for the taking, but if word gets out that he came to trade with us and never returned, he'll be blacklisted among the traders. Sorry, I guess I kinda got carried away. You needlessly kill the merchant, but I know it wasn't needless. Ah. Alright, let's try a different approach on that. Alright, so what if we just tell him no deal? I don't trust it. I don't know what kind of an idiot would turn down a deal like this. He shakes his head and turns to his men. Alright, let's go. And fuck you for wasting my time. Whatever, just get out of here. You're wasting our time. And what does he say about it? I don't blame you for not making the trade. I had a bad feeling about the deal as well. I admit those stimpaks would have proven useful, but we've been getting by without them, and we'll continue to do so. Now, you're welcome to stay among us, and treat our tribe as your own. However, I may call on your aid again in the future. Thanks for your help. Gain 15 karma and 500 experience points for declining the trade with Roy. My pleasure. I think we're just gonna stick with that. That seems to be the best way of going about it. Alright, Sulik.
Nacom is cool, but the place is looking a mite small now. We'd miss the road and the company of so fine a friend as you. Want us to walk by and by again?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's go.
What you be need?
Okie dokie. Well, we completed that quest. I don't feel super thrilled about how, but I guess it is what it is. You said we can come in and treat as our home, so you cool if I take a nap in here? I really appreciate it. So we'll come back down this way into the woods. We'll go see the ghosty ghost. So much blood. I was a frame away again. And rat's dead. There's an outline on the ghost, like you can attack it. I'm just curious. It has 30 of 30 HP. Do the attacks just automatically miss? Why would you try to fight the ghost? What psychopath would do that? He said that he loved me, that we could start over together. How could he do this? Who? Can you hear me? It's all a lie. He doesn't love me at all. He's got a knife. It hurts. The look in his eyes. So cold. So... if you can hear me, tell me who's hurting you? Who did this? He's walking away now. He's leaving me to die alone. How could this happen? Please just give me a name. Something to work with. It wasn't supposed to be like this. You said you wanted to start a family with me. Oh, it's so cold. I think I'm dying. No, this isn't real. You would never do this to me. Thorg, I love you. Nessa will always love you. Thank you, Nessa. It's so lonely in the dark. So very lonely. Daisy. Daisy. Alright, well, We have discovered what's going on with the lost spirit. You're back. Did you discover anything about the lost spirit? Were you not listening? I just said I spoke to them. They were betrayed and murdered by her lover, someone by the name of Thorg. Thorg? He was the shaman that I served as an apprentice under. Wow, I knew he was a bit of an asshole, but I didn't take him for a slayer of pretty young girls. I suppose a guilty conscience helps to explain that drunken midnight swim that led to his death. So Thorg is a murderer. How about that? That would explain it. So what now? Now I suppose I have to send her into the mists. I think I'll be able to do it, but I need you to come with me. There's just no way I'd be able to face her alone, and none of the others in the village will go. They believe it's an ill omen for a non-shaman to encounter a lost spirit. You want me to help exorcise them? Alright, don't worry. I'll help you. Oh shit. No, okay. I can do this. Okay. Nessa? So cold and alone. Nessa, you must hear my voice. I am calling to you from the mortal world. I hear someone. Who's there? I am the shaman of this village. You must enter the mists. There you will find peace. Yes, I see the mists now. I see the spirits beckoning to me. Go to them, Nessa. Go into the mists and join your ancestors. I'm not alone anymore. You relieve the tribe shaman of his troubles. You gain 500 experience points and 25 karma. I will forever be in your debt. Anytime you want to pay up. So we can, probably want to make a save here. Heard about the good deeds you've been doing, friend. Go on in and peep the big man. He'd be waiting for you. Thanks. We get to see the big man now. The old man smokes his pipe and watches you with dull gray eyes that seem to bore into your soul. He motions for you to sit across from him in the smoke-filled tent. Thank you for bringing Karisu back to our village. The spirits, they have much to say about you. Much indeed. Tell me, is there something you need? I am on a quest for the Holy Gek. Do you know anything about it? The Holy Gek. There is a creature that we sometimes hunt. Sometimes it hunts us. A gecko. No, I sense that's not what you seek. I'm afraid your holy Gek is beyond my ken. Alright. Well, can I ask you about something else? What can this old man do for you? Is there anything else that you need? Could be done? Thank you, child, but I am content. Perhaps others are not so. Ask around the village. Alright, I'll do that. Thank you. Crom did say he might have some more work for us to do. Well, it's like midnight. Yeah, we'll pester him anyway. Good to see you, friend. If you've got a moment, I could use your assistance again. Well, sure. What do you need? Two of our hunters, Saren and Jerem, have not yet returned from the hunting ground, and some people are starting to worry. They're two of our best warriors, and I'd hate to think something has happened to them. I'd go search for them myself, but if the village saw me take such a personal interest in the matter, I fear they'd assume the worst. I'd rather not get people riled up until I know what's going on. So will you seek them out for me? Alright, but where should I look? Check the hunting grounds to the north. The quickest way to get there is through the cave to the west, next to the Great Saltwater. Normally I wouldn't advise taking that route since it's in danger of collapsing, But it's important that you make haste. Just tread carefully through the cave and you should be fine. Alright, I'll hurry. Let's go, gentlemen. If you could all just refrain from, like, I don't know, punching the walls, shooting the walls, any explosives, that would be great. Definitely don't need a cave-in while we're in there. Okay, I guess I gotta... Oh! What you want? The head warrior told me I'm allowed to enter the cave to search for the missing hunters. Oh yeah, we don't see those guys in a while. I hope they okay. Head warriors say okay to enter? Fine with me. Thanks. I'll let you know if I see anything, need anything. Appreciate you. You enter a small cave and you can hear noises coming from within. Such as the noise of a golden gecko about to have a feast. As your eyes adjust to the darkness of the cave, you see what appears to be the aftermath of a cave-in. A defenseless warrior lays on the ground struggling to dislodge his leg from a large rock while a golden gecko lunges towards him. The body of another warrior lies motionless nearby. Let's rush in and save him. Alright, we got the gecko's attention pretty quick. Good. We can get 2 shots on him. Managed a critical in there, tearing off some of its slimy skin. Got slightly less odds, I think just because Sulik's there and I'm trying not to shoot him. And now he's way too close for bullets. Well, to get close enough to punch him is going to use basically all my AP. Where's he at? 14? Fuck it. You know what? You want a tango? Let's do it. It swings better than I do. Oh, and I haven't talked to Smiley either. Yeah, I should probably go back there soon. That might be the next step, send back up towards the den and climb. Die, fiend! You won't be Calm down. You're safe now. Gecko's dead. What? Oh, praise the spirits, friend. I fear I'd be done for. What happened here? Jerem and I be going out for weekly hunt. Took cave passage to field where many geckos roam. Hunt went bad. Had to run. Too many geckos with spirits of fury. We entered cave. Started yelling for help. He pauses for a moment and winces in pain as he tries to rub his leg. Passage was already on brink of doom. Water seeping in from stream overhead. Deadly pass, but it'd be great for a shortcut to fields. Not no more. See, we be yelling like fools, and the ceiling came crashing down on us. Poor Jerem. I saw Big Rock crush him like bug. The big rocks missed me, but the gecko's bite didn't. Just when I thinking I'd be safe, a gecko come from nowhere and take big bite out of leg. Took me right down to ground. Had no spear. Thought the gecko be dining on me for sure. But the spirits had other plans. Brought a final big old rock down on the gecko's head. Crushed it flat, but crushed my leg too. So I be stuck on the ground without spear. Suddenly I be hearing something come at me from dark. It got closer and I saw it be one big angry gecko. The fallen rocks only be making it more pissed. That's when you come in, friend. Truly I be in your debt. That is quite the story. Seems you're pretty lucky to be alive. How's the leg doing? Not good, friend. It seems Brock be stronger than my leg bone. I doubt I be getting up and walking out soon. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite strong enough to carry you out of here, but I bet Sulik could do it. Why don't you carry this guy out of here? It's because I have a small frame. Or is it because, like, my inventory? Huh. Or is it my strength is too low? I have no idea. There's so many different things this looks for checks on. Thank you for helping us rescue Saren. I gave him some herbs to help him rest and ease his pain. He should be back up and about after a couple days. Well, that's good to hear. Is there anything else I can do for you? Actually, yes. I suppose there is something. Healing Saren has exhausted most of my herb supply. If you could fetch me 5 Xander roots and 3 Brock flowers, I'd be most grateful. Why such an exact amount? Because I'm very particular about things. It's all about balance. Certain numbers, he frowns. Look, I don't expect you to understand, but that's just the way I am. I need 5 Xander roots and 3 Brock flowers. No more, no less. Will you help me? 5 roots, 3 flowers. You got it. Coming right up. I might even have them in the trunk. Or Sulik's carrying them. Or Vicar Cassidy. It's really hard to tell at this point. But I'll find them for you at some point in time. We'll come back and give them to you. Till then, we're going to go take the car and we are going to head for the den and talk to Joey, get the locket, and or at least figure out what the whole story with that is. Hopefully, well, he was a kid, now he's 19. Yeah, we're gonna go to the den. We're gonna chat with Joey and see what's going on with the locket and figure out a little more about all that stuff. Actually, while we're right here, we might as well. I've got 1 flower in here. 9 roots. Oh wow. Wow, I didn't realize I was acquiring quite so much. So actually I've got enough. I do have enough. Yeah. No. Wait, right? 5 flowers, 5 root, 3 flower? I think that was what he said he wanted. So then, yeah, if we take the 3 flowers and the 5 roots, I don't remember if they weigh anything, but this shouldn't be that bad, really. That weighs a lot. That can go in here, for sure. And then, alright. So now we'll go down to Joey's over here. This guy. Yeah. Alright, it's Joey. Hey man, I'm Joey. What are you doing on my turf? I think maybe I'm looking for you. Hey, I got some jet. It's great stuff and brand new from Reno. You want some? No, I want information. Well, what is it you want? I want to talk to you about a ghost that comes around here at night. The hell are you talking about? Did you steal a locket from that haunted house? I don't know what you're talking about. I think you do. I think you stole a dead girl's locket, and our spirit can't rest. That's fucking crazy. You must have been really fucked up on some of Tubby's shit. I never saw no ghost when I stayed there. It was just a bad trip. It wasn't fucking real. If you don't return it now, she'll come after you. She's gonna haunt you, and she can't be stopped. It's a ghost. Here, just leave me alone. Gladly. So he gave us the locket. This well-worn golden locket opens to reveal a charming picture. Why would you steal a picture of her and her mother? So, Sienna's gold locket. Should I put it, like, in here? Do I have to give it to Ghosty Ghost Lady? What time is it? It's 7 a.m. Baloney. Maybe we just go for a walk until it's nighttime? Yeah, let's do that. So that's about, like, what, 8? That should be good. I think the spirit's like gonna get pissed off and try to kill me because I have the locket. I didn't think about that. Really hope not. Maybe we can like hold it out and present it to them. Maybe we just like kind of take a sit down for see if we can rest here for like an hour. Maybe another hour. It's about 10 o'clock. Midnight. And there she is. My locket! Give it to me! Oh, here. May you rest in peace. My locket! My locket! I'm coming, Daddy! I'm coming! It's time to go into the light. We've exorcised 2 spirits today. Kind Mr. Kane. Anna's bones. Why did I pick up Anna's bones? Oh, wait a second. You have a shovel, right? She said something about Mr. Kane. I wonder... Christopher. This one's been scratched out. So this one's Anna Winslow. Is this Anna's grave? Like Anna? You see a grave. What if what am I make a save here before this gets like really weird and awkward and disturbing? So let's take the shovel from Sulik, right? That's everything for now. We'll switch over to the shovel. We'll dig up Anna's grave. The gravesite has been uncovered, but I didn't lose karma for it. Because this is an empty grave. It is an empty grave. So then we can... Oh, maybe I don't want to have it here, but okay, I'm getting it. I want to keep the shovel there, actually. So then we interact with the grave, right? And we put Anna's bones, remains, into the grave. Done. Right. Now we'll use the shovel again to cover the grave back up. Yeah. Hey. The gravesite has been covered. You gain 25 karma. You put Anna's bones to rest and gain 600 experience points. Awesome. So we exorcised 2 spirits, put one to rest, let a shaman do the heavy lifting on the other one, provided moral support, and then took his lessons to the test and did it ourselves. I feel pretty good for what we did there. We're good people. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I hope I see you in the next one.